Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Sketch Space. Welcome aboard the Ad Astra. You might be wondering why I call it the Ad Astra. Well, Ad Astra is actually part of a Latin saying called it's per aspera ad astra, means through hardship to the stars. So that's where we are. We're up in the stars in the sketch space. What is the sketch space? You might be wondering. Um, it's a place where imagination roams freely. Okay, I know it's a we started this show as a drawing program, and it still is. But what I wanted to sort of get strengthened is not just our drawing hands, but also our imaginations. So that's what we do here at the Sketchbase. We draw from a random prompt. We use our imaginations to create great pieces of art. Now, I'm not asking for anything finished. A sketch is just a start. And so I want you just to not worry about creating anything like a masterpiece or anything like that. This today, your drawing is just going to be a start to something that I hope you can continue on. You know, just use this prompt as a way of like an exercise to, strengthen that imagination muscle in your head. All right. So that's what we do. We go to something called the creation engine, and in that creation engine, it's going to create something. It's going to pick out a who, a what, and a where. Okay, and then from those prompts, we get to create something, anything that you'd want. Okay, so let's get going to that. All right. I will fire up the creation engine now, and we get our prompt. All right, so we are going to be drawing Vin Diesel solving an algebra problem in the principal's office. That's probably the one. We've been doing that principal's office we did that last week as well. So, Vin Diesel solving an algebra problem in the principal's office. We're gonna go to here. I'll put the prompt in right now. Vin Diesel solving an algebra. Oops, I cannot type. In the principal's office. There we go. I'll put that up there. All right, so it's Vin Diesel solving an algebra problem in the principal's office. You notice there I've got 25 minutes. I do that just so because we can be here forever, right? Drawing this, and 25 minutes is just a good time to get a sketch started. I want you to think about, after you've drawn and stuff, you can continue to develop this if you'd like, or you can create a new drawing from the prompt, just as long as you're drawing and you're working out your imagination muscle. All right. So, I wanted to also. Sorry, go back to this, and sorry for the sound going on. If you look over there all the way to the right, email me at the sketchspace2020@gmail.com. What can happen is that I will put in your suggestions for a who, what, where into the creation engine, and as we grow along and do more drawings and more sketch spaces, this list grows, and maybe your suggestion might get chosen by the creation engine, and then we get to draw that. All right. So again, this is another one of those things where, it's the creation, the sketch space is contributed to people like you, where your imagination gets broadened, and you find that drawing is fun, because that's really what I really wanted to do, just to make this a fun drawing activity accessible to anybody at any skill level at any age. All right, so take some time, email me some suggestions for a who, what, and where. We can have some fun stuff. People have been using comic book characters. You can use parents of relatives, whatever. Just the more crazy and outlandish, the more we get to mix these things together, the more fun it is to stretch our imagination. All right, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna draw Vin Diesel solving an algebra problem in the principal's office. So I think what I need to do first, I'm gonna go ahead and start the timer, the 25-minute timer. I also have to say that after this, I'll also give you a way to upload your drawings to a public photo album, so we can do a little bit of show and tell after the drawing session. I'll give you like 10 minutes after this to do any sort of cleanup and then getting it up to the photo album. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and start 25 minutes. What I think I need to do is do a little bit of research. Look what Vin Diesel looks like. All right, so there we go. Yeah, I'm just gonna put this over here. I don't know if I want this guy right here. Let's see. How many of you guys are Vin Diesel fans? And have any of you guys watched that latest movie, Bloodshot? I haven't watched it myself. I think the last thing I've seen him in or heard him in is Groot, as in the Marvel Universe. Okay, I'm burning time here. I'll just use these two. Now, I'm not going to go for, full-on realistic representations of Vin Diesel. I'm just going to do a cartoonish character of him, caricature-ish. And when you do stuff like that, I think you want to do is sort of get the certain, every face has a certain landmark. They have landmarks. Everybody's face is shaped differently, and their eyes are shaped differently, their nose, the placement of them on the overall shape of the head. Those are the things that you try to get that likeness of them. So again, this is just a sketch, so I'm not going to count anything against if you're Vin Diesel doesn't look like Vin Diesel, don't even worry about it, you know. Again, we're not looking for finished pieces. So Vin Diesel solving an algebra problem in the principal's office. Let's get going here. I haven't even marked anything. I've wasted 5 minutes. And now you guys don't have to draw what I'm drawing. You guys can draw something else. Vin Diesel. Let's think about Vin Diesel. What has he done? He's been Groot. He's been Fast and the Furious. I think. And then there's 3 things here. Vin Diesel, the algebra problem, and the principal's office. I have an idea. I'm just going to group these together. Kind of hide these for now. I'm going to just sort of lay out what I'm thinking here. Kind of a room. It's funny, last week we did in the principal's office again. I didn't work out that it was gonna do repeats sometimes, but that's the way it bounces. So I'm just trying general shapes of what I'm going to think about. What I'm going to do is, you know, he's best known for his roles in Fast and the Furious, right? So I'm going to draw a car inside a principal's office. Be loose with your lines to begin with. You're not worried about details right away. So you're just thinking about sort of getting the story in. Draw just an oval for a head out here. Got its head out the window. let's just think what I'm gonna do. Let's just say he's a tough guy, right? Maybe what he's doing is maybe he doesn't want to do an algebra problem, and he's showing how to solve his algebra problem by crashing into the principal's office. Why not? People looking through, like in the office. Door here. Rubble. Fifteen, 14 minutes. I'll do a caption bubble up here or something. Like, he should say something sassy. I think I might call an audible and actually add extra time today. This one's a little hard, don't you think? Let me know in the comments if you think we need extra time. I can gladly do that. Yeah, pictures of. Now you see if how I doing on the sketch here on my head. I have this cross right here. This is the center line of the cross of the head from the forehead down to the chin, and then this is my eye line. The eye line's about a little over halfway up because this is where you put like the brows and stuff. So I'm just gonna do little shapes just to start off with. He's kind of a very prominent nose. Ears. And have them do a little smirk. The nose is a little bit of like a triangle. Two triangles, one going like this, and one sort of on the bottom, a little smaller one. So a nose from the front would look like this, and then that, and then that's the center part of it. Okay. But the thing is with this, he's looking off to the right or off to the side, so you'd have to think about how that one side of this nose is going to be more compressed while the other side is more out. Does that make sense? Now the thing with this is that the Sketchbase isn't really like a tutorial drawing show. I may later on expand to those things. I'd love to do those and love to teach more, but this Sketchbase is just for fun. That's why I'm not expecting like masterpieces. This is just a sketch, and again, it's really just about your imagination. So I'm going to do this for eyebrows. This is the top of his eyes, and then I'm just going to do something like that. Just do the top curve of the eye, and then the eyeball. And then he kind of has so I'm going to erase this a little bit. Got 8 minutes. He kind of has this chiseled jaw thing, so that's what I'm going to do here. I really use my eraser a lot. Yeah, he has a square jaw, makes him look strong. Clean up the nose a little bit. Erase my guidelines. There. That's all you really need for like eyes, especially with these so distant. And of course, he doesn't have any hair. But baldness is a trait. That sort of marks a person. That's good for his head for now. Just a little bit. I'm gonna delve into a little bit of a drawing. I'm gonna do a little drawing tutorial for, especially for faces. And you can do this. I want you maybe later on practice drawing faces. But if you notice, I'm gonna draw over this picture here. Do a red color. You know, the head is basically an egg shape, right? And I think I will give us some more extra time since I'm doing this. The eye line, if you go to the cross on his face like this, you see that the eye line is a little over halfway up, right? And then once you take that, you divide from this point to this point, from the middle where the cross intersects all the way down to the chin. You go kind of into thirds. One, yeah. 1, 2, 3, and that's how you map out where the nose is and where the mouth, the lips go. So there's 1, 2, 3. And the chin goes right there. Another thing you'll notice is that from left to right, it's approximately 5 eyes wide. So you can map that out wherever you put your eyes. You want to be generally 5 eyes wide. Okay, and that's where you map out where your eyes are. And then nose, the ends of the nose usually ends where the eyes are. See that? And then here's another thing, is that the eyebrows, you know, they rest up above the eyes. But look at this. The ear starts at the top and ends where the nose is. And these are usually the ideal proportions of a face. Kind of looks like I made him look like a clown. That's really cool. I remember learning this in art school, and it was so much fun. It's like really great to know how you know, the body is made to be in this certain proportional way, you know, like the design was spectacular in that sense. Okay, so I'll get back to my drawing. I'm gonna just draw him. It's kind of muscular, he's a big guy. Don't worry about it being all scribbly. Remember, this is just a sketch. And a sketch is usually just the base of a drawing that you can expand upon later on. 'Cause I know there's a whole bunch of things that I could fix here. Proportionality of this car, like he's humongous in his car. But it's supposed to be a little cartoony. Seeing I could like do more stylized sort of things on the car. Let's see, I'm gonna give us, let's see, yeah, extra time is definitely needed. Let's do, how about another 15, eh? If you guys are up for that, 15 minutes back on the clock. I'm gonna give that to you, Lorraine. Lorraine, the extra time is definitely needed. Yes. Thank you for coming by. I appreciate you guys being here. So I'm gonna give us some extra time to algebra. It's been so long since my daughter was in algebra, or I think she was, at least last semester she was. So that must be fresh in your mind. Let's see here, I'm gonna look up. What is the... Oh, I know it. I know what he's gonna say. I know it. I know it when I was sassy thing. Wrong. Do it this way. I drew a big X on the hood here. Because you know what? He solved for X. Get it? Solved for X. Alright. Maybe that's a dad joke. That's okay. Dad jokes are funny. call him back. Okay, I'm going to draw a little. Actually, I'm just going to write it here like this. There you go. And then just move that over a little bit. Oops. Adding shadows. Oops. Draw the principle here. Do these excited lines, so they do it in comics all the time. Not gonna work. Just gonna draw his mouth, but because of the shadow here, that'd be weird. I think what I'll do is just do my composition here is kind of weird. Anyways. I'm excited to see what you guys come up with. See what I can do here to fix this. I really want him like to have like a sort of gasp moment. Should be like dust clouds. What I could do is probably take this extra time. Add some color. You guys don't have to do color, especially just drawing with pencil and ink. It's totally fine. No worries. Don't worry about it. I'm just going to do a simple color scheme here. Just to draw attention to the car. Okay. Ooh, that was a fast 15 minutes, no? Alright, guys. Well, I hope you guys were able to do something. I think we'll move on to the next part, right? We're gonna do, so we're gonna take another 8 minutes probably, okay, to finish up any details. and send it up to yogaisle.com/thesketchspace. You're going to have another little bit of time to just get everything ready and then send it up to Yogaisle, to this URL right here. Okay, and it's already set up for you. Make sure that you sign or somewhere put your name on your drawing, so I know during show and tell that we can talk about it a little bit and I can talk to you directly. Okay, so another 8 minutes. Make sure to put your name somewhere and we'll get it going. All right, so here's another 8 minutes. Make sure to sign. Oops, can't even sign it right. There you go. And go ahead and take some time in this last minute of time to get it up to Yogaisle. And you can either go to yogaisle.com/sketchspace and upload it. When you upload it, sometimes it takes a little while. So go ahead and upload it and then wait a little bit and see if it gets up there. Because sometimes people end up doing it twice, uploading it twice. Don't worry about that. The other thing you can do is email it to the sketchspace@yogaisle.com and then it'll also get up there as well. All right, so 7 minutes left and we'll get to show and tell in just a little bit. some good ones already. Sweet. All right, hold on, peoples. Just want to get these into a custom sort order. All right. Oh. Okay, hold on, guys. Hold on. Okay. Time for show and tell. Thank you guys. That was challenging. I'm sure it was. But from what I've seen, you guys, went past beyond what I was thinking and actually proved, the imagination, the way that people think. That we're all different and we think of things differently, and all of this is valid. Okay, so let's take a look at the first one. Well, the first one is mine. So I wanted to do, he got in trouble with the principal, maybe from the algebra teacher, and Vin Diesel's way of dealing with it is solving for X. And maybe his car had a big X on it, and he crashed into the principal's office. He's probably going to get in a lot more trouble for sure, but hey, funny. I remember my algebra teacher, in middle school, her name was Mrs. Elton. She looked like Albert Einstein. And she was very, very smart, probably just like Albert Einstein. But she was amazing. Everybody called her Mrs. E. All right. First one. So Rosalind Rowe went and did a picture of one of Vin Diesel's many good roles, voice roles, because he does have that interesting voice. Anybody who's watched The Iron Giant, it's amazing. I love what you did here, with the eyes, pointing those in your simple color structure. The concentration is the eyes here. And if you notice too, the cool thing about this design is that sort of heavy jaw, and I don't think I didn't think they did that on accident. I think it's very deliberate that it made it look like Vin Diesel, and you capture that pretty well here with that square jaw. I love the nuts and bolts of this character. It was very 1950s robotish, which is very cool. I love the nose crest here, and yeah, I mean the really simple line structure. Is very cool. I like that you were capturing these parts here, and I know it's a lot to ask in 25 minutes, but again, it is just the start. I would suggest that what you guys do is do a sort of drawing journal. two reasons. Because then you get just really, the more you practice, the more you draw, the more you're able to get visual lines faster, and you're able to work with getting marks on paper quicker and easier. And that's the first thing. The second thing is that observing is one of the superpowers of artists. They're able to see little details and notice those little details. It's amazing what'll happen just moving something just a little bit makes a drawing look different, especially on on a face or something like that. Eyes, positioned differently make that person look so much different than another person. The same with any sort of thing. I always love the design of this because of the simple proportions of this. Although abstract for him, makes it very, very emotional. And I think, Ro, you've captured it here really, really well. I like his expression here. Cool. Oops. Get back. And all right, here's Addie. Wow. Check out her Vin Diesel. That is a Vin Diesel now. I love it. Oh my gosh. So there's flies and the Venus fly traps. I'm interested in what character this is. I mean, that what character Vin Diesel is here in this. Oh, Addie, you have to give me more background into this. I love these colors though, and I mean, definitely check out the buffness of this Vin Diesel. Amazing. He's got some muscles. He can kick some serious butt. But this is really cool. Thank you, Addie. Thank you so much. I want a Venus flytrap, but I know I don't have enough flies in this house to feed it. But thank you so much. I love these colors, Addie. They're so cool. And I think I just might keep this guy. I love him. Great job, Addie. Thank you so much. And here we go with Lorraine, who went very realistic. She's got the idea of the proportions and things of a human face. Gosh darn it! I'd want to see more. I want to see more of her work, Lorraine. Lorraine, you are I'd love to see this more developed. Again, I know this is the start, and this is really cool because I think you titled this "When You Can Divide by Zero," and he's probably blowing the principal's mind. That I think excuse me. I mean, it is because it's been a while since I've been in school. Can you divide by zero? I don't know. I'm not sure. But oh, I see. And okay, I don't know. You are blowing my mind with this algebra equation. I have a friend, his name is John Fisher, who is crazy, smart. like in terms of physics and things like that, um, I'll pass by and he'll just want to uh, show me an equation. And I mean, he was talking a couple of days ago. He was talking about something about the proving the entropy or something, and he showed me a graph that he worked out that proved the something about thermodynamics, and the progressive reduction of energy over time, and it was amazing. I mean, it's amazing. It's something like this particular equation. It's pretty amazing. So he's proving she is making Vin Diesel prove that 1 equals 2. I think she did it. You know. Right. So, I mean, who knows? This day and age, so many things, you know, you just. But the cool thing is that what you tried to do is prove it. You didn't just put it out there, and you worked out the facts behind it and tried to make it true. But that's really cool. Getting back to her drawing of Vin Diesel, I love. You really got a lot of the the basics of getting a head in proportion. Then it all becomes down to details, and those details are what make a person look like that person. A different eye shape, nose shape, mouth shape, position of all those things. The ears, are they, do they stick out more? Are they closer to the head? Another thing is with like Vin Diesel, he's bald. Other characters have like different hairstyles and things those are sort of things that make them look like they are. But Vin Diesel's absence of hair also makes him look like the way he is, and I love it. I love the shape here. I love the way he's looking, especially the way he's looking up. It's very cool. Your hands are amazing too. Hands are hard, but you're telling a really good story overall. And I like this little thing, egg school, because I guess he has an egg head, so that's really cool. Thank you so much, Lorraine. That's amazing. This is such a good drawing. Thank you so much. All right. Oh, hi. This is Nora. Nora, how are you? I'm glad you can come by. I love her Vin Diesel here. That's pretty amazing. Nora, you really created something very colorful here, and I know that you're like, there's a story here, and I would love for you to tell it to me someday. I think there's this looks like there's a car here, maybe a person. I don't know, but Mal, I love it. And you are Nora. Nora, I am. I love the shapes. I love the. I think what happened here is you started with maybe this Vin Diesel character, and then you started just layering other things on top of it, which is amazing. That's exactly what you do. a mind starts off at one point, then it flowers into other things. Brainstorms are like this. You start off with an idea, then you get another idea, then that branches off to another idea, and so on and so on and so forth. You've got the makings of a great mind, Nora. Keep continuing to work on this. Move forward. You're amazing. So good. Thank you so much. And then we have Sophie doing Groot. Ha. See, I told you she is in algebra. I think, or she was in algebra last semester. Oop. All right. She's got a curve, a graph here. I don't know what this is, I forget, but she's graphing this equation. And it's Groot trying to learn algebra. Groot being one of the characters Vin Diesel voiced. Pretty cool. And this is pretty funny. Fury is the principal of the school. I love your Groot. I love the position that he's in. And looking at all the crazy amounts of what algebra is. I wish I paid more attention in algebra. Geometry was my thing. I love geometry. But I think if I get back into mathematics, I think I'd enjoy algebra a little bit more now, because I like how things sort of work out, and in the end you have a solution, make it clean and stuff. But yeah, this is really cool. See you. Oh yeah, so Sophie did finish algebra last semester. Very cool. I love it. I love it. Like, trying to get right in. You'd have to multiply these by each part of this equation. Yep. C15n to the fourth, 5n to the third, because you're adding the exponent, plus 5n times 8n is 40n equals 54y. Yeah, I'm not even gonna go there. Really cool. Thank you so much, Sophie. That's really cool. I love it. Thanks. All right. Here we go, Ewan. The principal won't mind if I borrow you for this heist. Oh, so Vin Diesel was stealing a car from the principal, I suppose? I wonder who this guy is right here. This is Vin Diesel here. I love the action. Ewan's really into cars. I love the shape of this car, with the hood and the intake hood and everything like that. I think you probably want to extend that hood out a little bit more. There has to be a bit more space for that engine. Oh, I see. He was stealing a student for a heist. Oh, so I see. The student was in the principal's office and it was saved by Vin Diesel. That is an amazing story. That would make an amazing story. I think you should develop that more. Cool, so cool. Thank you. Oh, and here's Carice. This is an amazing. I think I'm missing something here. Was there a Venus flytrap in a Fast and the Furious thing or something? Or I don't know. I'm not too well versed on a lot of Vin Diesel movies, but I love The Flies. I love. Look at that face. That's pretty amazing. So what I like about this is the texture, the hair, a little bit of parts right here. So An, who is the parents of Carice and Addie, explains that nope, they just like them. And that is totally cool. You know, again, this proves a point to me, is that everybody's imagination is different, right? And I want to see a diversity of stories, of people, different life experiences, different wants and needs. And Carice and Addie wanting a vintage flytrap, totally valid, because they are so cool. They are so cool. We used to have a lot of them in elementary school, at my elementary school, and it was always really cool to see them snap shut onto a fly. But I love it, and I love that you both took a little bit of your ideas and injected it into the scene. I also do like this vehicle. Looks like a trike or a motorcycle. Definitely something that Vin Diesel would drive or ride. Check out the muscles on Vin Diesel right here. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right. Who else do we got? Do we have everything? I think that's everybody. Yep. Everybody, amazing job. Everybody has just done such a cool rendition of Vin Diesel solving the Abjure equation in the principal's office. I love that you took your time to, think about the story a little bit and establish a cool little, your own thoughts of this prompt. And that's what this show is all about. It's all about practicing, just making your imagination stronger and then being able to draw that out. So I'm trying to get the connection between the two. Again, like I said, I'd encourage you to start a drawing journey, and you don't have to, draw your emotion, draw something that you've seen. If you're walking down, I don't know. I know that we can't totally be out in certain places and stuff, but if around your house, if you see something, just draw it. Take 5 minutes, and you don't have to show it to anybody. It's only for you. But seriously, just I think it helps to alleviate certain anxieties and stuff. Drawing is very relaxing, and especially if you don't have to show it to anybody, it's all just for you. Okay, so again, thank you for coming by to the sketch space today. We spent a lot of time today, a lot longer than we usually do, but thank you for being patient, and thank you for all the drawings that you've submitted. It is so much fun. It's so much fun being here with you. Okay, so remember, the next journey into the sketch space is Saturday, January 30th at 10 a.m. That's in 2 weeks. we're halfway done with January already. This year is probably just going to fly right past, just like 2020 did. But thankfully, 2020 was a year that we wanted to get rid of anyway. So here's looking at 2021, more creativity, more drawing with you, my sketch cadets. All right. Again, just follow me on Facebook and Instagram. The handle is thesketch.space. Subscribe on YouTube. This URL is an easy way to get to the sketch space. I have to get 100 subscribers to get to like a YouTube / the sketch space URL. I'm almost there, just got to keep working at it. Again, I'm also on Twitch, which is cool. All the young ones, all the young people who say, hey, be on Twitch. So I'm there. I'm just doing that, just if you have a Twitch account, you can watch me on there. All right. Again, email me who, what, wheres. I want to add them to the creation engine. I want to make this a space that you guys contribute to as well. Okay, so I would love to see a whole bunch of other different prompts and stuff. So the sketchspace 2020@gmail.com. You don't have to do it now. You can do it later, anytime during the week, or hopefully by next time you've added some stuff, and then I'll add them into the Creation Engine database, and it'll be part of the Creation Engine word prompt generator. Okay. Whoa, I didn't mean to do that. Thank you again for joining me, and I will see you next time. All right. Thank you so much.